So today we're going to talk about something that is super close to all of our hearts, and that is food. Want to really just talk to you about my journey, how I'm here, talking about alkaline food and what that means and all of that kind of good stuff. So let's get this party started. All right, so when COVID first hit back in 2020, I started this whole vegan journey, and I think I did it mostly because I was kind of wanting more fruits and vegetables in my diet, and I knew I needed to make a diet change so that we could eat healthier, all that kind of stuff. And I started this journey in 2020, started looking up a lot of recipes on Instagram. I mean, Instagram was my recipe, pretty much like my recipe book. I started doing a lot of recipes and, making a lot for my family. They loved it. And I came upon this account. It was called Electric Eats. I will link it below if you're interested in checking it out. And they were an alkaline couple. They followed the Dr. Sebi's Alkaline Nutritional Guide. And it's just something about that really intrigued me. And I, really just dove deep into their account, and I started looking up more content, on this whole alkaline lifestyle. Like, what is this, And it really just intrigued me, and I started looking up who Dr. Sebi was, what his mission was, and what did they really do, back in Honduras and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, long story short, it really intrigued me, and I started making changes in my lifestyle here. I started following his nutritional guideline, and cooking foods from his list, trying to make tasty food still, and just noticing like the benefits of following the lifestyle. Like, I will talk about the benefits of following an alkaline lifestyle soon, but I started seeing changes in, I think, my energy levels, but also I wanted to feed my kids better. And so I started giving them more fruits and more vegetables, and stopped cooking meat at home, really. It's like all of these little changes, I think, overall is helping our family's health. What is the alkaline lifestyle, you ask? Great question. So the alkaline, I follow Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide, which has all the Dr. Sebi approved alkaline foods, fruits, vegetables, nuts, grains, oils. I would say 90% of the time. The rest of the 10% I do use other fruits and vegetables that are not on the guide, etc., etc. The whole concept of the alkaline lifestyle is that your body needs to exist in an alkaline state, which is pH greater than 7. Anything acidic, like let's say foods such as dairy, meat, all that kind of stuff, increases the acidity in your body, which leads to degeneration of the mucous membrane, which leads to diseases. So the whole concept is that for your body to be disease-free, your body needs to exist in an alkaline state. Now, how can you do that? Great question again. Multiple ways. I think of alkaline as not just a diet, it's a holistic lifestyle. It's not just eating fruits and vegetables from Dr. Sebi's list. It's exercising, it's doing meditation or devotional for me, or just anything to keep your stress levels low. And also taking herbs, and I'm a huge proponent of taking herbs and teas. That is also one of the big facets of Dr. Sebi's guideline. He talks about taking sea moss, which has 92 minerals out of 102 minerals that your human body needs. There's Bladderwrack. I will leave all these names below. I know the first time I read them, honestly, I didn't even know how to pronounce it, and now I'm an expert. I would say not an expert, but I've just really studied it. I've bought books to study it. So that's how much I'm really passionate about this. And I really believe truly that if you follow this to a T, you can be disease free. I truly believe that. So that is what this alkaline lifestyle is about. Some of the common fruits and vegetables that I get, or actually I've learned, is the Burro Bananas. Look it up, if you don't know what they are. They are available in your Latino markets or your Asian markets. None of the GMO, regular bananas that you get. I do get them once in a while, but either baby bananas or Burro Bananas. The second one is seeded watermelon. Why did I say seeded? Because the seedless ones are GMO'd, and anything that is GMO'd is man-made, which means that it's going to have lower nutritional value. So if you can find it, try to find seeded watermelons. And there's seeded grapes. Try to find it. I found it really hard to find it. There's also, sorry, coming back to seeded watermelon, I found this really cool watermelon, not the traditional green and red, but orange and red. And it tasted just like regular watermelon. If you look at nature, it's amazing, right? So many different kinds that we haven't even heard of. Then there's this fruit called Soursop. I had never heard of it before Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide, but apparently they are pretty common in India and in the Caribbean. And the soursop leaves, they're used to make tea, and soursop as a fruit has high, I think it's saponins if I'm not mistaken, which is great at fighting cancer. It has really high anti-tumor, anti-cancer properties. I wish I could list all of it right now, but I don't remember all of it. So I'm going to leave a link for you to do your research below. And there is pears on that list, apples are on that list, berries of any kind, strawberries, etc., etc. Avocados, I found this jumbo avocado. It looked great, but it tasted even better. It was so creamy and yummy. So in general, and then also mushrooms, before I forget, I mean, they are the star of the show. Mushrooms have such a bad rep these days, saying that, you know, they're not good for this, that, and cause disease and etc. But let me tell you, mushrooms have been used for thousands of years before modern medicine came about for its medicinal properties. And they are amazing because they're even shaped differently. They can be used as a substitute for meat. They can be used as a substitute for seafood. And they're even shaped in the different kinds of mushrooms are shaped in the body parts that it helps with. Like lion's mane is shaped like a brain, and it actually helps with your cognitive function. How cool is that? So there's a lot of fruits and vegetables that are on the list. I'm asking you to do your research and try to get it, use it as much as you can. Then there is also the whole herbal part of this whole alkaline diet, which is basically herbal teas, and sea moss, bladderwrack, and burdock root. What are they? I didn't know what they were either. But sea moss has 92 minerals out of the 102 minerals that your body needs. Bladderwrack plus sea moss provides 102 minerals that your body needs. Actually, bladderwrack, sea moss, and burdock root. Burdock root is a blood cleanser, but also high in iron, and your body needs a lot of iron to replenish cells. So, you know, if you can find it, I'll leave a link below for the pills that I get, and I use them as my vitamins. I don't buy any more of the store-bought vitamins that are synthetically made in the lab anymore. I'm done with that. I only literally eat fruits and vegetables or take these herbs. And there's a whole bunch of herbs, and I mean, that's a whole another world that I will have to explain in a video on its own. But if you want to do research on your own, I encourage it. It's great for your body. And the third part of the alkaline diet is fasting. You will notice that in the alkaline world, people they intermittently fast every day, but they fast for at least 36 hours to a week to 80 days to 40 days, etc. And what does fasting really do? It helps replenish the cells in your body, but it is autophagy, which is basically where your cells correct itself, and your bad cells do an apoptosis, which is basically cell death, and your body replenishes cells on its own, and that is expedited. The autophagy in the body is expedited when you do fasting. And there's also exercising, there's meditation / devotion / whatever will help you keep your stress level down. It's like a holistic lifestyle, and I think that is what I love about this alkaline lifestyle. So how have I incorporated this whole thing into my life? I try to eat more fruits and vegetables. I try to give my kids more fruits and vegetables. Vegetables, not so much, but fruits. And I try to get creative with this whole vegetable thing. But I am going to, I've started working out and, just started to educate myself with like even herbs and teas and all that kind of stuff. And I really want you guys to do your research on this. Like, I really want you to, I'm going to leave a ton of links below on the foods and plus like fasting, how it really helps your body cells, and also on, keeping your stress levels low, and also this whole technology world that we live in. I truly believe it has added to the problem. There's a lot of sleeplessness that comes from that, and then there's also like a lot of cancers these days in younger and younger people, which is crazy. And that is also why I am truly passionate about you guys, doing your research and making the safest and the wisest decisions for yourself and for your family. And thanks for showing us so much love. If you have any questions on anything I've talked about or anything in general, please leave a comment below. I will probably do another video about this whole thing, but till then, I will see you, and thanks for showing us so much love. Bye.